Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to talk about something a little on the gross side. A while ago, I think I've mentioned it several times, that what I really need is to be put in a chemical coma for a week. And people say, no, you don't know, you don't really need that. Before I go any further, let me remind you that I buy a bracelet for every 1,000 subscribers I have on all 6 of my channels. I think all told something like 2,100. But anyway, and for each one of these bracelets, they pull a pound of trash out of the ocean or off the coastline. So if you comment and like on this video, please keep those comments respectful, but yes. I will do something wonderful for the environment if you support me, but anyway, back on topic here, just so you know, I also have a kitty. Say hello, Caramel. Yeah, you're foofy. Anyway, so why do I say that I need to be put in a chemical coma for a week? Well, I have not been at work. I've been at home, cleaning the house, relaxing, getting as much sleep as my body wants. And yet, one of the things I have is a really bad wound that will not heal. I've had it for 2-3 weeks now. And I'm going to show that. This is why I have my shirt off. I'm going to show that to you now. And prepare yourself. It is a little on the ugly side. It's nothing that would gross out someone like me, because I've pretty much seen blood, guts, and gore my whole life. But, you know, I do want to show this to you folks. Alright. Here we go. There you are. This thing right here. Yep. That started out as a pimple. You can see that there's a central scab, and then there's a sort of a bullseye mark around it. This is a sign of inflammation or blood poisoning. You know, if this continues to get, it's not likely to, but if this were to continue to get worse, and it started moving in this direction, came up to about here, I would probably die. It's a 1 in a million chance something this small will ever do that. It's not getting any bigger, it's just not healing, but yeah, you know, you can tell it's nasty, and Caramel is now crawling on me, so I gotta put this back. Alright. All of you chubby chasers out there just got the thrill of your life. Caramel's now walking away. Incidentally, what you have back here, this is actually my foot. A couple years ago, I was walking 11 miles a day at work. And this is the black is from having new socks, because that really helped. And then this is just a big old blister that burst. And I couldn't take any time off, so it just get worse and worse. But anyway, yeah. You know, another thing you could look at is, I don't know if you can see it properly, but my shoulder is just a wreck of damaged tissue. Oh, yeah. Sometimes my body does not heal properly, and this is an issue. Yeah. It's not like, okay, I'm going to fall over or anything more than an inconvenience, but it's, you know, I've got scratches all over me that should have healed long ago. I've had, you know, mosquito bites that lasted for years. Scars from them, anyway. So yeah, that's what I mean. I mean that, you know, in order for my body to properly repair itself, I should probably go into some kind of extremely deep sleep, which is something I just don't get. Don't know why. You know, had a lot of sleeping problems in the past. Indeed, I have medication that is not for sleep specifically, but is for depression, and it gets me to sleep. Okay? And yeah, you know, the only thing is that I can sleep so much with it that, you know, I kind of want to back off of it while I'm while I'm working on the house here because I want to be awake and I want to get this done. I don't want to fall asleep. I want to get to work. But of course, at a certain point, you know, one, medication has become part of my religious routine. Under no circumstances am I to ever skip any of it because workouts, it's very important for the workout that I'm healthy. I'm going to be doing that very shortly. And just, basic things. But up until this project with my house is finished, really, it's house is the most important thing, and everything else is kind of second right now. I mean, if it meant like, the house would be clean, but I would have a terrible case of the flu, then terrible case of the flu is worth it. We're at that kind of a level. I have to so get this done. It's like, just this major sort of point in my life. And then once we get, hello Caramel, he wants another can of cat food, I'm sure. I've already given him 3. Piggy cat. Ow, ow, ow! Ooh, he forgets how big he is. But yeah, just understand one of those things is that when I was young, I suffered from a condition called non-reparative sleep. Or at least I believe I did. I did not have a diagnosis. It's a very rare condition. It's very hard to diagnose. But, I couldn't sleep. I turned blue. I got very cold. I couldn't concentrate. And nothing I did would change this because no one would take me to the doctor. I went to the doctor for a sports physical. My father took me when I was young. And, the doctor said, well, he needs a blood test. And my father said, no, he doesn't. And refused to take me. So, yes. Part of this is the basic fact that, I suffered child abuse. That impacted me greatly. But, what it is that I'm more susceptible to being the kind of person that has bad days at the gym, if that makes any sense. Like some days you go to the gym and you just pound out a workout that is great and you reach a new maximum and you walk out there completely exhausted and you just feel like you've really hit the world. And then there are other days where you don't get nearly as high in the weights as you normally do, and you just, the half-hour warm-up run is just knocks you out, and you just want to go home and sleep. Well, I'm more likely to be that guy that wants to go home and sleep. But, also, it's probably better that I don't hit the more intense workouts and that I'm moderate and so on and so forth. And, everybody is a slow gainer when it comes to the gym. Everybody who's not on drugs. There may be a few extreme exceptions, but I'm not one of them. So, am I hugely different than other people? Probably not. In fact, I would say maybe 20% of Americans on a good day would suffer from the same wound I have on my stomach here. Maybe more of us now. But, just do understand that this is an annoyance and it will go away. But, when I say I should be put under for a week, that's what I mean. Anyway, so yeah, just a bit of a maintenance issue. Something I wanted to make sure I made a video about before moving back into the studio completely. I'm Richard.
Greetings, capitalist pigs. I am Great Russian Strongman Stealth Borgov, here from Absurd TV to remind you to like and subscribe to this video. And leave a comment telling everyone how much you'd like to see more of me, which you can find on Absurd TV. Bye, Mark Schaefer.